Alright everybody, this is Phil back again for another video look at another collectible in my farm toy collection here. This video we're going to go to the big John Deere 4-wheel drive 8760. It's pretty awesome. I do have the box, but I've already stored the box away in another room in my basement, and I'm not going to exactly dig it out. So we'll go straight to the tractor, the 1/16 scale John Deere 8760. Let's do that right now. Alright everyone, here it is, the John Deere 1/16 scale 8760 by Ertl. It's a pretty big tractor, pretty imposing. The actual real tractor by John Deere was produced between '89 and 1993, I do believe. Tractor's 300 engine horsepower, so it's a pretty powerful tractor. I remember seeing these a lot farming when they came out. Big, powerful, nice looking John Deere. This here replica is a collector's edition. Right here it's stamped right here, and it says John Deere 4-wheel drive 8760 1988 collector's edition. So this must have been released pre the release of the tractor, because according to tractordata.com the real tractor didn't come out till 1989, but Ertl did this collector in '88, so that's interesting. But like I said, I do remember these tractors a lot farming in my area, many times seeing them going up down the fields, doing hard work. It's a pretty nice collectible. I had this originally when I collected back in the day, and the first thing we did was cut the wheels off and space the duals out even more. They are slightly spaced, but I remember that we did do that to these. You would think, why would you do that? But we like the duals being spaced out, and to me they are actually spaced, and I'll get to that when I get to the tires. This tractor doesn't hold a lot of details, but there's your hitch and everything on the rear. Nice flat fenders here on the back of the fender, some mold casted in lights and stuff. I think this must be hydraulic hookups maybe right here. Like I said, it's not super detailed. Nice articulation and oscillation here though. With this tractor, that is one really cool thing about it for sure. It has a lot of nice things going on there. Nice John Deere classic cab. Inside the cab, it's really hard to take any decent pictures, but it's pretty bare bones. The seat's brown, the steering wheel's black, the console looks to be brown as well, so it's pretty straightforward there. Right front corner of this cab is where your exhaust and intake are. Nice capture of those. On either side of the outside of the cab, there are some steps for entry into the driver's station there, so that's kind of neat. Big signature long flat hood, John Deere, green of course. Starts out narrow and gets really wide at the nose. I personally like that. I think that's cool. How a lot of tractors are like that, where they're narrow and then they get wide. Makes sense because the engine is here, so makes all the sense in the world. But long hood on this big tractor. Both the engine compartments are totally enclosed on this tractor. I think this might have been the first 4-wheel drive tractor that John Deere had where the engine was totally covered up. I know that the 88, 70, like there was an 88 in the next series, there was a 60 series and a 70 series. They had engines covered as well, but then when they got to the 9000 series 4-wheel drives, the engines were partly uncovered again. I wonder why that was. I thought that was interesting. But in this series there was a 85, 87, 89, 60, I believe. But the engine is exposed, so you can't really see any of that, but I always admired the vertical screening that's on either side of the engine coverings here. It's just a trademark of John Deere anymore, really. It's kind of cool. Decaling goes from the cab all the way out to the end of the hood by the grill there, and it starts out totally black with John Deere in yellow. Then it slowly changes from black to yellow, and then the model number out here on the end is in black with the yellow decal 8760. I always like this decal here. The way it looks, it goes from black to yellow. It's kind of cool. The grill here, the front grill, of course, signature look of that 8760. The lights and John Deere insignia there are a decal in the grill. The tires on the tractor, like I said, 8 around, duals everywhere. They are slightly spaced there, as you can see. There is a slight spacing to these, which I thought was kind of cool for 1988 to be doing that, but they're a big old tire. I remember when I first seen this tractor, like how I was like in awe of how big the tires actually were. But it's pretty awesome. Like I said, 8 tires all the way around. Rubber, all rubber. The wheels are all the same, of course. Big John Deere yellow wheels. Not really a lot of details on those wheels. Pretty straightforward, really. But when you think about the time frame that this was released, 33 years ago now, it was still awesome back then. I remember getting them, and you were just like in all of them because they were just so big and menacing compared to the other 16 scale stuff that was released. Alright, I'm going to do a size comparison on this just to show how truly big these things really are in real life. Let's do that right now. Alright everyone, I'm back, and here is my 1/16 scale 8760 Collector's Edition John Deere 4-wheel drive alongside my John Deere 3020 Replica Play Series I recently got not too awful long ago. I got a video on my channel of this one. As you can see, I just wanted to propose the real size. These are both 1/16 scale, but the 3020 is greatly overshadowed by the 8760 4-wheel drive. That's just awesome. I mean, you gotta admit, it's really cool. Awesome looking thing. To behold how this, I think this really programs up the size, because the 3020 is a medium-sized tractor, you know, in my opinion, but this thing makes it look little. Alright, I'll move on to some quick final thoughts, and let's do that now. Alright everybody, unpacked 1/16 scale John Deere 8760 by Ertl, 1988 Collector's Edition. Pretty awesome tractor. Got this off eBay for $100 shipped. It was in the box. I think it had been displayed. There was some dust on it. I tried to wipe some of it off. A little bit to clean it up, but it's a pretty awesome tractor. Like I said, I had this previously. I'm glad I've gotten it back in my collection. I have good memories with this collectible in my collection previous. I almost would want to think it would be nice to see them revisit a 8060 series 4-wheel drive in the Prestige line, maybe a 8960. That would be kind of cool, I think. But I'd probably be interested in something like that. But I just wanted to do a video on this. One of my recollecting. This was a recollecting for me because I did have it previous. It's awesome, awesome tractor. Alright everyone, I'll bring that camera closer for a closer look at this thing. I want to thank everyone that tunes into my channel. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a blessed day, and we'll talk again soon.